Well, hey family, this is Darlene. Wanted to thank you for stopping by the Jury by BDK YouTube channel. I know you didn't come here for a sermon. So here's the video, and we'll talk soon.
Well, hey family, happy Sunday. This is Darlene. Let's make something pretty real quick before I run up out of here and have a real busy day. Today is Sunday, so I'm starting off with a Sunday morning service and then probably go visit the sick, a couple other things, eat some lunch, and then go back to service at 5 o'clock. And from 5 o'clock, 5 until about 7, that'll be worship service. And then after that, I am going to a little event that should take about maybe an hour and a half. And then it'll be time to come on back home. So I'm going to try to get a little bit in before I leave up out of here, at least a video or two. Hopefully, I can actually get the video done and edit it. So I'm going to start off with one of these Howley Turquoise beads that I got. I wish I could use more of these bigger beads, but I don't like to string these big beads on that 1mm cord because it just seems too flimsy. So I'm using 1.5mm cord. And what I had to do was kind of stretch the 1.5 like a lot. I wrapped it around something. And when I wrapped it around it, it allows it to stretch out. So it did stretch out good enough to where I can actually thread it. But I want to use more of these since I figured out a way I can beat them now. So I probably will be using more of these with this 1.5mm cord. And then I'm using some of these hand painted, I'll call them tie-dye beads. And then I'm going to put this on here. I want to make it look a little rustic. So I have something in mind like this. Just kind of rustic. And see if I want to put a couple of these beads on here. I looked outside this morning. It looks like it's chilly and like it wants to rain. I hope it don't. I have a lot of stuff I want to do today, so I do not want to be marching around in the rain. And then the freeway right here by me, I just read that's closed. Oh yeah, I like that, like that. That's closed, so that means when I leave, if they're not open by the time I leave, I gotta take the long way around to get to my church building. Do I want to put some? Oh, let me put one of these right here just to see what it's gonna look like. Add a little extra flavor to it, and then we'll go ahead and close it off with these beads right here. Let's see. Yeah, I done figured that out, so now I can. I like the way that looks. I'm gonna put 2 more beads on here. Let's see. One with a little red green on it. Okay, I probably have to take one of them off. And this is what I want it to look like. So we're going to take one of the beads off. I'll go ahead and tie it. Actually, I might still have to take it. Let me see. I might have to take another bead off because I'm making them a little bit fuller. Oh no, I'm not gonna take it off. For so the bracelets that I'm making that are a little bit fuller, these I'm gonna take with me in June when I go to the event. It's an actual Juneteenth event. So I'm making some bracelets that are just a little bit fuller. Not a whole lot of them. for a more fuller size wrist. So if people want to stack them, they can stack them. And a lot of times, I don't know if you guys experience that too. People like to stand at the table and kind of stack when they're, and they like to try to change the stacks up. I don't know if you guys experience that or not. You can have something that's already a stack, and people will be like, oh, well, can I try this with the stack and that with the stack? And now, depending on what I use to make that bracelet, it is going to adjust the price of that stack. So I will let them kind of make their own stack based on, what's at the table. This is really pretty. And see, this is why I want to use more of these turquoise, because I really like these beads. And see, it looks a little rustic, like it's kind of how that is. And then with this big token on here, and then with that big old jump ring on there, that does a lot for it too. So it don't need a whole lot to it, just enough. Let me see, do I want to make a sister bracelet to it? Yeah, let's make a sister bracelet to it. And we will use, see what we want to use for the focal. We got up here we want to use just a real cool bead. I use these for the last one, but I'm going to use something else. Let's try this, our spacer. This is actual wire, not aluminum. Yeah, that'll be cool. And then we will just grab a couple of these spacer beads. And it is already Sunday. It was just Friday. It was just Friday. I'll be going by so fast. We definitely got to manage our time. I know that. It definitely matters what we do with it. It goes by so fast. Okay, so I'm going to just use these and just finish it off, because we don't need a whole lot on it. I don't even think I want to put a charm on it. I might. Let's see what it looks like. Put a bead on this side. Oh yeah, and that's what that looks like. That's cool. So we're going to tie this off, and I think I'm going to go ahead and make this a little quick set. I can take some pictures of this too and actually upload these to the website where I sell pictures at. And I was saying, I don't know if I said that in the other video, I don't do backgrounds with the pictures. I just take these pictures on I got a setup back here on the table. It's just all white. I bought one of those white, I think you call them construction boards at the at Dollar Tree. And I take it because it's nice and long and big, and I literally sit it up against the wall to where it's folded up against the wall. So this is the wall, and I put that white paper up against the wall, so it's sitting like this, and I put the product in the inside right here and take pictures like that. So all I get is white background. And then I use a software to remove the background, and then all I have is just the picture of the image. And then I upload those to the to those different websites. And I do it like that because people are using pictures like maybe for their blogs, for their websites, for promotional material, like for a whole lot of different things. They might be writing articles for another publication, or and they need pictures to go with the content. So I don't like to make my pictures, difficult for them. Just give them a plain white background, just plain white, just the image. Every once in a while, I might put, these are really pretty, right? Every once in a while, I might put a leaf, a green leaf, just to add a little color. But I don't make habit to do that, only because I'm aware of what they be using those pictures for. Oh, these are really nice. I like these, and these are the tie-dye beads. So I went ahead and put this. Where did I get this from? Joann's. I got the token from Joann's, but this was a while back, probably about 2 years ago. And then this is what that looks like. Just really cool. I am definitely going to be using more of my howlet beads, since I know to stretch that cord out some and make thinning it out just a little bit for it to be able to fit through the holes, because these holes on here are not big at all. They fit the 1 millimeter cord, but the 1 millimeter, like I said, it's not sturdy enough for me. So I have to use the 1.5. Gotta use 1.5. I like the way these look. You guys, let me know what you think. I hope you have a really good day planned and you get a whole lot done and all that good stuff. Miss Gwen made a video and she uploaded the video into the Jury by BDK Creator Zone Facebook page. She did an amazing job, and I wish like more people would probably practice, like practice in the group if you're thinking about doing YouTube, or if you're thinking about just going live or doing anything like that. Practice in the group like what she did. She did an amazing job, and I welcome her to keep doing that until she feels comfortable enough to maybe move her videos to YouTube or wherever she want to do. So content is king. I just did a video on my other channel, JBBDK Business Tips for Artisans, and I just did a business video for that channel, and it's talking about how content is literally the master of the future. It is king. It is dominating right now, and if you think it's dominating right now, and you're not taking advantage of it right now to literally keep growing with it, chances are people are going to lose out. People are going to be losing out. So it's like, do what you can, do what you got. And I think I had said that one time before in a video. If you could never sell a piece of your jewelry or anything that it is that you make, how else would you make some type of profit from it? And the best way to do that is show people what you're doing, show people how you make it, show people the process. Jump on camera. You don't have to show your face or anything if you don't want to. If you want to show your face, show your face. If you don't, you don't have to, because my videos are mainly, I just do hands. And the reason why I started making my videos without me in the video is to not distract people from what I'm doing. I'm not the focus. It's what I'm doing in the sense of making the jewelry. So that's why I decided when I started doing my videos to not be in the video, because I've watched videos with people in the video and I'm like more looking at them and what they're talking about than what they were doing. It didn't balance. It doesn't balance out a lot of times. It's like you could see them more than you can see what they're doing. And then for me, I want people to concentrate on what I'm making, what it looks like, the process, and all that good stuff. So that's why I chose to just do hands. But if you're choosing to be on video, that's good stuff too. It all has to balance out. But anyway, Darlene and I for Jury by BDK. It is an amazing day. Let's get out here and make some good stuff happen. And wherever you go, leave love, joy, peace, and all that other good stuff. Smile at people, speak to people, do all that good stuff. Okay. And guess what? We'll talk.